Python to become a data analyst? In this video, I'll share my recommendation and also what someone who disagrees with me might say. If you look at data analyst job openings from across the web, you'll see Python pop up in a lot of job descriptions. For anyone that doesn't know, Python is a powerful coding language used by coders in many different disciplines, including data analytics. Python is commonly used by data analysts to explore, clean, analyze, and model data. But while Python is a popular tool for data analysts, do you really need to learn it for your first job? There are actually a couple of schools of thought to answer this question, so I'll give you my opinion and also the opposing point of view. To put it straight, my answer is no. Entry-level data analysts should not learn Python before they've landed their first data job. My answer is based on two things. First, most entry-level data analysts don't use Python for their job. For most positions, SQL, Microsoft Excel, and a data visualization tool like Tableau or Power BI is enough to have you covered. Second, we only have a finite amount of time. In a vacuum, would knowing Python make you a better data analyst? The answer is obviously yes, but we don't live in a vacuum. Let's say that you have 90 minutes every day that you can study data analytics. Any time that you spend studying Python is time that you can't spend studying SQL, Microsoft Excel, or a data visualization tool. And in my opinion, since those tools are way more essential for those entry-level jobs, I think it would be more important to become strong with those skills rather than adding Python to your tech stack. Now that I've given my opinion, here are two reasons someone else might recommend learning Python now and why I recommend learning Python, but at least after you've landed your first job, if not your second job as well. Number one, Python is an incredibly useful tool for all things data analysis. I'm just now starting to use Python in my job as a senior data analyst, and the functionality of Python is really helping to move my analytics forward. Second, and probably the best argument to learn Python now, is that data analytics is an incredibly competitive field and it is super difficult to stand out. However, having Python skills could be a way to help set yourself apart from the rest of the pack. However, I think most entry-level data jobs will test and interview you on your SQL knowledge rather than your Python knowledge. So it is way more important to have strong SQL skills than to have beginner SQL skills as well as beginner Python skills. And since I'm guessing you don't have 10 hours a day to study, you're probably going to have to choose one of those two, so I would choose the strong SQL skills. Anyway, that's my opinion. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. However, my advice is to focus on the three core skills of SQL, Microsoft Excel, and Tableau or Power BI before landing your first job and then learning Python. And if you want to become a data analyst, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I post a brand new video every single week helping you become the best data analyst that you can be. And with that, I'll see you next week.